How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Dark Days. My name is Juan, also known as Last Night, and I hope you are doing good wherever you are. So look at our stats. We're looking hella balanced with our character, and we're rocking the Murakumo +4. Gonna be checking this out. I'm still doing the spell sword vibe with this character. Gonna see how it goes. Now, the reason we're here is that this whole playthrough I've been trying to find Vengrel's body, and I had to look it up. I didn't know where it was in the Scholar of the First Sin edition, so I had to really look it up, and it turns out it's actually by Man Scorpion Tark, but you can take a little shortcut by taking this back way, so we just gotta use a fragrant branch of yore. Still getting used to the directional aim on this weapon. The Murakumo is hitting like a truck, that's for sure. Nice. Alright, and we should have, yep, Vengrel's body right there. Tough fight, though I think the level we're at right now, we're definitely strong enough. We're gonna see if we can sneak up behind him and get that backstab. Nice. Alright. So he's actually dual wielding two weapons. He's got the red rust sword and the red rust scimitar, both which are strength weapons. Cool weapons, definitely good weapons to use. Damn, Murakumo saved us right there. And you get his armor, which is the coolest thing. Vengrel's armor is a really good starting armor. Already, like, really strong right off the bat. Doesn't need a lot of upgrades if you don't want to. But by upgrading other armors, it'll definitely be surpassed very quickly. I think it upgrades with Twinkling Titanite though, so yeah, keep that in mind. Was this the way to go? Forgot. I forgot how to get back. Yeah. This has to be the way to go. There's nowhere else. We're just gonna homeward bone out of here. I don't want to fall to gravity. But alright, so Vengrel's body. That's where it is. And now the real journey begins. We're going to be making our way to the Forked Road and approach the Shrine of Winter. Now that we've completed all the 4 Lord Souls, we can actually open the way to Drangleic Castle and start making our way over to Vendrick. Another thing that we can do here, before we do that, is we're going to pay a visit to the best decapitated head in the game. Didn't get followed. Nice. Sub dog.
Back again. Ah, it was you who vanquished my body.
Yeah, I don't want to brag.
It's my body, you see, and I can sense what happens.
Didn't really put up a fight.
I do not mourn for it. Good riddance. If you wish for help, summon me. I'm rusty in battle, but will fight by your side.
Hell yeah.
I was born in when I was eventually.
Cool. So that is also how you unlock him as a phantom. And you also get the red rust sword and the scimitar and his shield available at his shop, which is really cool. You can see the scale with strength, even the scimitar. Chisels in the face were carved by Vengrel to count the heads he claimed. Damn. Vengirl, you were crazy. You chilled out. Battle worn, terribly rusted, but remains a deadly weapon. Limits his strength to frozen nights until Vengirl swung it about like a wooden plaything, claiming ownership by demonstration. Wow. And the same thing with the red rust sword. They have the same description pretty much. That's kind of funny. We're gonna get the curved sword just because I like the design better. The scimitar. It just looks cooler. Alright. Now for the real journey, okay? We also have to backtrack a little later because we do want to get Peyton and Crate's thing. I haven't forgotten about them. And we're gonna have to redo some stuff with Lucatel for sure. I haven't forgotten about them either, but let me see. But yeah, at this point we're starting our way to Drangleic Castle today. We're probably going to make it right to the castle, and then we're gonna leave the actual journey through the castle for next episode on Friday, which I will definitely not forget to record. Yeah, this is kind of a standard scimitar moveset. And just like Vengirl's armor, his weapons and his shield, they are upgraded with Twinkling Titanite, so looks pretty cool. Okay, let's talk to, I think last time actually we checked if her shop was upgraded, so I think, yeah, probably get one more of these. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but a strategy that I always employ is before leaving out from the hub, I try to get rid of all the souls that I have. That way, if for some reason we end up dying, I don't have to lose a bunch of souls, you know what I mean? Alright. Man, it's exciting. This is I wouldn't know if this is the halfway point of the game. I'm not sure, but this is definitely a big step forward. Heading off to Drangleic Castle, opening the way to the King's Passage. It's crazy. I think it's this way, actually. Alright, here we go. One more time down this little path with the falconers. This time, for real. Yo, Murakumo has got some pretty good range now that I'm seeing it in action. I didn't really use it in Dark Souls 1. I know Shiva of the East was the NPC that used the Murakumo. I got it and I tried it a few times, but I never really used it very consistently. And I also know there's an NPC in Dark Souls 3 who is Alva. And he invades you and he wields the Murakumo and like a heavy crossbow, I think. But this thing hits hard. I like the weight that it carries with each hit. It's just it gives like ultra greatsword vibes, but the curved sword moveset is pretty dope. Not gonna fool me, dude. I know you're an enemy. Ooh. Bam! The wide arc got him. That's crazy. And then your gross ass. Alright. So, open area ahead. Here we go. Shrine of Winter. And we've also found the location of all the 3 shrines that take you to the DLCs. So, the sunken city, which is after the rotten, and then the broom tower, which is after the old Iron King, and now the Shrine of Winter, which would take you to the frozen Ilium Lois. But we're not gonna do that right now. We still need the frozen key to open it, and the only way to get that is Drangleic Castle, baby. Try right. Down. You guys are so helpful. And it's funny because there's nothing over there. There's an item, I think. There used to be an item. Oh yeah. Soul of a Hero. Alright, and this is that passageway. Up from Majula, you can see like the highway, I guess, that leads up to Drangleic Castle and how it's collapsed. So this is underneath that road. So yeah, these guys are enemies. Don't get it twisted. These guys are not player phantoms, they're enemies. Okay. So I think we can kite the longsword guy just to get him activated, because he is probably the most dangerous one out of all of them. The dagger guy, he's not as dangerous unless he backstabs you, but the longsword guy, one-handed R1 spams in this game are crazy, especially with longswords, you know, straight swords. Same with Dark Souls 3, it's just like, yeah, it's just insane, dude. You got a lot more health than your buddy. Alright. Human effigy. Gorgeous view. Try plunging attack. Okay, and this is where it's just like very atmospheric. This is one thing I will give this game, which is the little walk up to Drangleic Castle makes you feel like, you know, it's like when you played Twilight Princess and you finally got into Hyrule Castle and you're making your way up to Ganondorf and you're like, damn, this feels very serious. This feels very final. Feels very much like, you know, the main part of the quest is right here. The rain and everything. Nothing to greet you. No name card of anything. And just this like washed out moonlight. Such a vibe. Oh, it's more of you guys now. Alright. Ooh. Oh shit. It's a guy from behind me. Oh, no way. Dang. The trio, the gang squad. And he walks away. Dude, what a badass. I feel like I just got my lunch money stolen. It's alright. It's alright. I gotta pay attention. I'm kind of distracted. Alright. Alright, one more time. This time, I'm just plowing through you guys. Ooh, he hit me with both of them. Didn't even try to dodge, too. I just walked up to him. Alright, now, Drangleic Castle is a little confusing. I think there's some parts that if you, like, mess up a certain mechanic, you could just get stuck. You'd have to reset the area. But it's a cool area, man. It's probably one of my favorites in the game. Just the atmosphere, like I said, it's like, you know, end game castle type vibes, which unfortunately, you know, not to spoil anything, but it is not the end game area. You do need to get to it to access the end game area, but it's not like the end game area, so it almost feels like, damn, this was very like, yo, this is crazy, and then you just kind of leave and you go couple places else and you're like, okay. And those places, they don't feel as, I don't know, they don't have as much weight as Drangleic Castle. difficulty-wise, they're pretty tough. The places we're gonna go to, but I guess the vibes are not good. But yeah, Drangleic Castle is probably one of my favorites, if not my favorite place. And the Shrine of Winter, the place you get by using the Shrine of Winter, is one of my other favorite places. And I guess the last one would have to be the Dragon Shrine or the Dragonary, just because of the design. Well, since you so politely just stood there and waited for me to walk up to you, damn the direction. Bam. Spin attack. Spin to win, baby. Alright. How are you guys liking the playthrough? Let me know if you want to see anything or if I missed anything. I always like hearing back from you guys. When did they get lightning bolts? Okay, so I know there's a guy up there that's gonna come running down, so I gotta take... Yeah, I'm not making the same mistake like last time. Now that I know that he jumps down... Ooh, okay. Murakumo might need a little bit of an upgrade. That's alright. It's having that issue that the greatsword has. The two-handed variant doesn't have the wide arcing attacks, so it's often like you miss because you are leading the direction of the character a different way, and so the directional aim of the attack misses what you're trying to hit. Look at this, dude. How can anyone hate on this game when it's got moments like this? Visions of moneybags. Dude, oh man. That's so badass. Crystal Lizard. Where are you going? Titanite slab and a titanite chunk. And
this castle is isolated, but nonetheless you must forge on to bring an end to your journey and mine.
her dialogue bugged out right there a little bit, I think. Tritongue, bruh. Anyways, yeah, Emerald Herald. How is it that you were able to get here without having to open the Shrine of Winter? Like, you couldn't have just teleported us in here? Okay, Dual Mastodon. We could just run past these dudes, but that's just not how we do things. Not the last night, you know? Alright. Dual Mastodons, we're gonna use the staircase. These guys move pretty slow, so I think we can try to use that to our advantage. Ooh, close one. We just don't want to get caught near both of them. Now, on the uphill, it is more likely, it's more likely that their attacks hit us, because on the downhill, their attack actually might clip over us, so we were a little bit safer. But yeah. Ooh, there we go. Damn, dude, I'm the master of distance management, because damn, I think that when I chugged that Estes, that should have hit me. And okay, so earlier when we were at the Doors of Pharaohs, I said that we would encounter the Mastodon enemies later, and it would show like the reason that they were here. So the guy, little squishy blob that we met after the Iron King, his name is Aldia, and he's supposed to be Vendrick's brother, who also tried to find a way to break the cycle, right? And so the Mastodons are one of his experiments. So their allegiance is with Drangleic Castle, with Drangleic and King Vendrick and Nashandra, you know. So that's why they're here. Here we got these swords, or these royal swordsmen using the crossbow. When you kill them, there's a little golem statue over there to the left, and it'll absorb their souls and open the door. So this golem mechanic is consistent throughout this area. So you don't want to go run up there and have them chase you, because if you kill them and they're not near the golem statue, it won't activate. So that's actually why there's a little bit of a it's an old message composure. There's a little bit of a gank going on right now, but we're gonna clear this little entryway out and then probably call it a day. Damage wise, the Murakumo's pretty good two-handed, but I think moveset wise, the one-handed is definitely, I think, more reliable. Royal Swordsman armor. I think one of you guys is also... Yep. Playing a dangerous game by this edge right here, but it's alright. And over on this side, we get a chest. And it is not a mimic. Great combustion and fire seed. No ambush ahead. That was a lie. Alright guys, well, we're going to continue on through the rest of this level on Friday's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Crazy that we're already this far into the playthrough with so many episodes going on. Again, thank you guys for following along or just watching now. I appreciate it. Hope you guys are having some fun out of this. I'm definitely just enjoying myself going back through the game and, you know, pancaking these motherfuckers. But yeah, I will see you guys on the next episode. My name is Juan, also known as Lost Knight, and I'll catch you guys on the next Dark Days.